Hello my beautiful friends and welcome to fibamu. I'm Inga, physiotherapist at fibamu, and today I'm going to bring you 5 quick tips for your ankle sprain. Alright, so tip number 1. Don't just think locally, think holistically. You're not just an ankle floating in space, you're a whole human body that is interconnected. So don't just treat your ankle, but think about the ligaments, the bony structures, all the tendons and everything that's around it. And I really recommend you to have a local professional check that out. But what you at home can do to not just think locally, but think holistically, is when you do myofascial release, treat the entire area. So what I mean with it is don't just go to the sprained area or to the tender area and push there, massage there, do some cross friction, but really go into the entire calf muscle, treat your whole lower leg, and it will make a difference. Number 2, get your range of motion back. You want your range of motion back before you start loading. What I mean by that is you don't want to do weighted squats before you have your range of motion back. The full range of motion of your ankle joint influences drastically your ability to perform an exercise. What we can do to work, for example, on our dorsiflexion is a simple test that becomes intervention or becomes the exercise. For that, all you need is a spot on the wall. You place your foot approximately 10 centimeters away from the wall, and then you go forward with your knee until your knee touches the wall. What is really important here is that your heel stays glued to the floor, all right? And with your knee, don't try to go to left or to right, but stay centered and move forward. If this is too challenging, just move your toes or your foot closer to the wall, all right? Go until a spot where you're comfortable, but it's still a little bit challenging. What we can do here is also take a measuring tape to see what is the distance and from what we want to improve, okay, to make it a little bit more fun and something more tangible. So this becomes intervention, as I said, and you can repeat this 10 to 15 times, move towards the wall with your knee and away from the wall, okay? And slowly your dorsiflexion is going to improve using that method. Tip number 3, you want your strength back. To obviously get back to sports, but also to get back to your normal life pain-free, right? And we want to also prevent re-injury. So you need strength and muscle power in your ankle and lower leg. You don't want to start with one-legged jumps or some explosive exercises that increase the risk of re-injury before having the proper control, okay? So please start with some simple exercises and load it progressively. A really great exercise that I can not recommend enough is the one-legged toe tap. This exercise includes the range of motion, so the part that we have just discussed at point 2, but also the strength aspect that we really want to train. For that, stand on one leg and simply touch with your other leg points in front of you, on the side of you, and behind you. As you can see, on the standing leg, you have the dorsiflexion aspect involved, but also, since you have to balance on one leg, there's a great strength aspect in here. Number 4, you want your proprioception back. The easiest way to do that is to simply close your eyes during the exercise. But of course, not just during any exercise. So please always be safe, help yourself with a wall or with a chair, hold on to something, and start with something simple, even if you're standing on both feet in the beginning, and just hold on slightly with your fingertips, move away to just one, maybe just one hand, and then from there, move slowly into one-legged stand. Support yourself still, close your eyes just for a moment, open them again, and work a little bit with that. The eyes or the visual input has such an important impact on our balance. To maintain balance and navigate our way through our physical world, we have 3 major systems that work together, which are the vestibular system, so our eyes, the proprioceptive system, which are our muscles and joints telling us where we are in space, and our vestibular system, so our inner ear, our equilibrium. And if you take out the visual system, so your eyes, just simply by closing them, you're training the proprioceptive system more. Okay, that makes sense, right? So close your eyes, but be safe, please, as well. Tip number 5, education is key. So educate yourself. Studies have found that approximately 30% of people with an ankle sprain develop a chronic ankle instability. So you don't want to be one of them. But you're doing the right thing, you're here watching this video, and if you follow these 5 tips, I promise you they will make a difference. And lastly, be patient with yourself. You have sprained your ankle and recovery does take a little bit of time. Depending on the severity of your sprain, it might just take a few weeks, but it might even take up to a couple of months, okay? So be patient and also make sure to check out our other videos on some great ankle exercises. Please, as usual, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel, like this video, it really helps and supports our channel, and make sure to check out our other videos on physical well-being. I wish you a wonderful day. See you soon.